You would be interested in
I would love to live in this neighborhood.
Nicole Bijela works a full-time job as a school psychologist for the Mountain View Los Altos Union High School District. She works a second job for a therapeutic learning consultant and still can't afford to buy a home.
A minimum $1 million. Some of these 1.7, 1.8. I mean, I have looked and drooled in this neighborhood before, but everything is out of my price range.
She rents a one-bedroom, 500-square-foot apartment for $2,000 a month. Saving up to buy a home is almost impossible.
Can I afford to stay in this area? And I'm still trying to figure out that answer. Something has to either give or some other opportunities have to happen, because it won't happen without some kind of change.
One Hope is a startup created by Stanford Business School graduates. Landed is launching community investment funds that pay for half of a teacher's down payment on a home in exchange for some of the future profits or losses when it's sold or refinanced within 10 years.
There seems to be an overwhelming amount of demand from educators who want and need this kind of help. What our number one job will be is to prove to investors that we say what we're going to do and that we can generate the returns that we think we can generate.
Landon says looking at urban housing prices over the past 2 decades, investors would have had returns of 15 to 20% under their model. But the startup also insists their incentives are aligned with teachers.
My mom's a school teacher. My sister's a school teacher. For me personally, understanding the tension that exists when you don't have family who can help you into your first home became very real.
Teacher Lori Fisher, who's owned homes in Florida before, moved to San Jose, California in Silicon Valley a year ago. With 24 years of experience, she's at the high end of the teacher pay scale here. In the San Francisco Bay Area, teachers earn anywhere from $60,000 to $120,000 a year. But it's a good thing she brought along her trailer, because that's all she can afford to live in.
Never in my wildest dreams that I expected I would be living in it. So I did find an apartment to rent for 6 months, which, by the way, the rent was much more than any mortgage I had in Florida. But I thought I could handle it, because I'm getting paid much more out here. At the end of 6 months, they were going to increase my rent another $500 a month, which would bring my rent to be $3,000 a month. I couldn't afford it.
After hearing about Landon's goal of investing in a teacher's home purchase, Fisher is hopeful. Instead of stressing about where she's going to live, she wants to focus on her students. Many dream of being a teacher just like her.
It makes me very emotional, because that means that just it's in my heart. They're in my heart.
Mark New, CCTV, San Jose, California.